Not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Loose all and trim sharp to the
We
wind.
only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keely's tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Hey, ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do blow. But a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the flowing pole. A woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's plump and round. When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey, come along, you jolly brave boy.
Short sail! Get off your squall!
Captain Cormac at the helm!
Close down! Catch some wind!
Pull off, lad!
Ease off the wind!
Let go anchor!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more than that.
Can't be far now, Captain.
There, Captain! An English vessel! And she looks to be in trouble!
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Besides, I say this is a good day to light and keep those pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
They're firing, sir!
Shooting them.
Douse the royals and tops!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallant!
Captain, hold your fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Guard on every inch of sail! Nice! Blast on my face! Get me some speed!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men! Spoils are ours! For the more again!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. Many of his assassins from the balloons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. Shame them. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
It is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Chef.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Haul in the stunsails!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants! Brace yourselves!
Grappling hooks away!
Brace for impact! Anchor!
Loose and catch the wind! Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
In sail! Without all she'll take!
Battle yourselves!
We're clear, Captain. There's Persay, Shane. Small fishing village.
Is this the place? There's nothing but fishermen in their gear.
Aye, Persay and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. We better borrow some coin. Barton, birds don't get you very far.
What's on your mind, Captain? Rum bit of business, that.
Captain has the wheel. We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le Chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
She's surrendering! On the planks!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Captain! We have trouble on our tail! It's a gunboat! Gunboat, Captain!
We're clear,
Royal Navy! They have help, Captain! Force it! Close in on us, sir! She's a gunboat!
Fire!
She's surrendering! She's breaking up! On your mark, Captain!
Just the yards over the wind! Trevor's off the wind! That's the last of them.
And let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
I'm hoping to figure it out for us. And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome. Oh, Miss Caesar. Salt air, open skies, man out on the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Attempt to stick to this continent like a hog. Won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boat on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murderous bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course. Save! All save!
There it is. Anticosti. Le Chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
should be nearby, Captain. Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Clear's
Bring the
down!
topsails and gallants!
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
So, Luigi. Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium drain.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
what's our next heading?
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Sheikh. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle? No land better than me.
Show some respect, Sheikh.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned it.
I wonder how much more experience I need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when. Close down! Catch some wind!
Twas a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't.
Anchor!
I know how you threw your back.
Someone is making morbid art, it seems. Stop what you're doing right there. The hour rings for your death. I see him again. We were on the right track. Get him!
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find it.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. Aye. There she is!
We're clear, Captain.
All right, men. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Anchor away! Captain has
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Who's tops those gallants and royals?
Hostile war! Blues up! These are sticks!
station! Now!
Aye. There she is! All right, men. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
Herring, get straight to
I'll make
land,
sure he
Captain.
doesn't.
The helm, Shay! We'll break up! You'll founder the ship, Captain!
They're coming after us, sir! It's a gunboat! Royal Navy! They seem to be on the look!
Aye. There she is! All right, men. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't. Douse all but mates!
Anchor away!
Captain Cormac at the helm!
Give me some speed! Tops, gallants, royals, stud!
Blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Haul in the stunsails! Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
In the water! Oi! Stand still. He's off! Stop it! Running away! There! Fallen like flies around here. Here, right. Sack of potatoes.
What's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where? You.
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington. This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. must find Washington and interrogate him.
Keep your brown belt on your shoulder while you march. In my sight, clear and fire. Right, get out of the truck. What? We've a bush snitch.
Expecting trouble tonight.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
You there! Say hello! Things with ya.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
I don't know. Security is awfully tight. The captain brought in more men. Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington's road. He and half of the guests here tonight.
You there! Stop!
Down!
Oh, wait. Stop him! Cut him off! You can't escape us! You there! It's not working. You pick up the drink.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Isn't he a rich man? He got himself involved in politics, huh?
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Watson.
What was that? I say calm down! Calm down!
Expecting trouble tonight.
I don't know. Security is awful tight. The captain brought in more men.
What's so special about this party?
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Surely we can spend our money on something better than fireworks. I'm not nearly drunk enough to appreciate this light show.
Oh! Those loud noises give me a fright.
Some sort of drink policy. I don't want to die! George!
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Is that blueberry tripe?
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
Can't do it all at once. Bring your ass here. You need to stop very damn hard, haven't you? Come on in there.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Could be anyone. Is that blueberry tripe?
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
Oh, no, you don't. Come back.
There's more clashes between England and France everywhere in the world except for England and France.
The Empire needs more land.
Looking around, you'd think there was plenty of that. I guess not.
Keep your eyes open.
Enemies could be anywhere. Is that blueberry tripe?
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man. barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about it, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Your sugar plantation. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. I'd better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope we brought the ship around. Is that a shit mortar? That's not sporting! Let out some sail! As much sail as we can! The gallant boys!
Douse the topsails! Shit coming up to this, sir! Bring it!
Guns out! Let's get moving! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looks. He would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You can find the object later. Cheer up, Shane. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months.